DJ's coming out. DJ JT right here. Oh, really? I friggin' love it. There's my girl. You made it. You're so sweet. Thank you. You're so sweet.
This morning, which is amazing, but then
Don't worry. Well, you know me. I'm always a hot mess. All right. There we go. All right, hopefully my virtual people can see me because it's super bright. I look like a little ghost in the video, but it's okay. All right. Welcome, y'all. Happy, I don't even know what day it is, Tuesday. It's my last class with Empower in 2020. So I'll see y'all again in 2021. But I'm happy to have y'all here. We're gonna be working on some hip flexor opening stretches, all the good things. Pretty slower flow. You know I like to go fast, but slower, really getting into those hip flexors, the groin, psoas, those things that get locked up from sitting all day. Yeah. All right, y'all, let's get started on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana. So bringing the soles of your feet together, your knees out wide. Taking a hand to your heart, a hand to your belly. Feel your belly rise and fall right here. So right here, take one deep inhale in through your nose. And then open mouth, release that breath out. Now take your bottom hand right below your navel. Deep inhale and fill up through your belly. Feel it expand as you breathe in. And then open mouth, release that breath out. Two more just like that. Deep inhale in. Open mouth, release it out. Final inhale and fill up that belly. Open mouth, release that breath out. Now right here, start to zip up your lips and begin to use your Ujjayi breath. So breathing in and out your nose. This is your breath of fire, of heat that will guide your movements throughout the next 60 minutes. Now deep inhale in, zip up your lips, constrict down the back of your throat, exhale down the back of your throat. Now inhale as you bring your knees into your chest and take little figure eights with your low back. So going in one direction and the other. And then slowly start to send your knees over to the left. Cactus your right arm out to the side. Send your knees over to the left, gaze at your right elbow. Little supine twist to start off. Deep inhale in. Exhale it out, slowly come back towards center and switch it out. So knees over to the right, gaze over at your left elbow. Right here, start to think about your intention for your Tuesday. How will you show up on your mat? What will you focus your time, your energy, your strength on? Deep inhale in. Exhale, slowly roll onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest, grab behind your thighs. Start to rock and roll up and down your spine, massaging out your tailbone. Coming all the way forward, all the way back. And then at the top, cross your ankles and meet into a tabletop pose. So bring your knees out wide, come to child's pose, sink your hips back and down. Stand your arms out in front of you. Feel your elbows pop off your mat. Deep inhale in. Exhale down the back of your throat, sigh it out. Now inhale to a wide-legged tabletop pose and start to take dancing lions. So big giant hip circles to the right, coming all the way forward, all the way back. Yeah, be dramatic with these movements from the tops of your feet all the way to your hips, your groin, your finger pads. Deep inhale and then exhale, come back to that neutral tabletop pose. Inhale, cow, drop your belly down, create expansion through your chest. And then exhale, cat pose, curl your spine, rotate your shoulders forward. Inhale, cow. And then exhale, cat, just warming up your spine. Last one, inhale, cow. And then exhale, cat. Now inhale back to a tabletop pose. Lift your right knee out to the side, fire hydrant pose. Extend your leg out and press your entire right foot into the ground. Now inhale, extend your left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, thread your left arm underneath your right. So anchor your left shoulder, your left ear into your mat. Option to walk your right hand out in front of you. Option, take your right hand behind your back, hook it against your left thigh. Open up through your torso, 2 deep breaths. 1, inhale in. Exhale, slowly plant your right hand down. Inhale, sweep your left arm up. And then exhale as you place it back down. Now bend your knee for fire hydrant pose. Donkey kick straight up. Knee to nose squeeze in. 2 more times, warming up your psoas, so fire hydrant. Donkey kick straight up. Knee to nose squeeze in. Last one, fire hydrant up. Donkey kick straight up, hold right here. Now tuck your toe under. Inhale, 3-legged dog, sweep your right leg high. Bend your knee, stack your hip. Take giant circles with that right knee. So really get into those hips. Option right here to come down to your left forearm and get deeper into this scorpion dog. Wherever you are, roll out your ankles, go in one direction and the other, but sink your left heel closer to your mat. Beautiful, y'all. Inhale, 3-legged dog, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, knee to right tricep, just hold here, warm up your core for 4. For 3, step it on the outside of your right hand in 2. And 1, step your right foot on the outside of your right hand, drop your back knee, come down to lizard's pose. So both arms on the inside of your right foot. Now keep your entire right foot on. We are gonna get to the outer edge in just a second. But with every inhale, I want you to lengthen through your spine. And with every exhale, sink your hips closer towards your mat. Dial your right hip back, left foot forward. Deep inhale in, tuck your back toe. Exhale, hinge back, half splits, but wide half splits right here. So flex your toe to your nose and then just go back and forth, just warming it up. So forward and back from lizards to that wide half splits. Warming up your body. 3 deep breaths. 2 more breaths. 1, inhale in. And then exhale, meet back into that lizard's pose. Untuck your back toe. Roll onto the pinky edge of your right foot. Take your right hand to your right thigh and then start to press your right thigh open, straighten your right arm, gaze over your right shoulder. Whew. You'll feel your TFL, little muscle, as well as your groin on the right, your hip flexor on the left. Deep inhale in. Exhale it out, slowly roll onto your right foot. Tuck your back toe, place both your hands inside your right foot. Inhale, high plank. Bring your right foot to meet your left. Hold right here. Yeah, now glue your glutes down, squeeze your core, squeeze your legs, zip up your legs. Deep inhale, shift forward to your big toes, drop down to your knees, and then lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, baby cobra, put your hands right by your chest. Drive your chest up, put little no weight in those hands, squeeze your legs. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower down. Take your hands wider than your mat, TP your fingertips. Inhale, rise up. Press through your finger pads, breathe through your belly button. Now drop your left shoulder down, gaze over your right. Yeah, now send all that weight into your left finger pads. Deep inhale. Exhale as you come back up And switch it out. Right shoulder down, gaze over your left. Now again, send all that weight into your right finger pads. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower all the way down. Take your hands right by your chest. Inhale, tabletop pose. Flip your palms, knuckles down. Take dancing lion to the left. So big, giant hip circles. All the way forward, all the way back. Any nicks and cracks, just release it out here. Deep inhale in. Exhale, flip your palms back over, and this time bring your left knee out to the side, fire hydrant pose. Extend your leg out, press your entire left foot into the ground. Slowly walk your finger pads out to the front of your space and then thread your right arm underneath your left. So anchor right shoulder, your right ear. Feel that twist through your chest, your delts, as you flip your palm to face the floor. Option to take your left hand out in front of you. Option, take your left hand behind your back, hook it against your right thigh, open up through your torso. 3 deep breaths here. Right here, start to think about your intention. I challenge you to be intentional with your energy, to use that strength you have, that you built all year round, to focus on being a better version of you today. Deep inhale. Exhale, plant your left hand down. Inhale, sweep your right arm all the way up. And then exhale as you place your right hand down. Bend your knee for fire hydrant pose. Donkey kick straight up towards the ceiling. Knee to nose crunch and protract your shoulder blades. 2 more like that. Fire hydrant out. Donkey kick straight up. Knee to nose. Last one, fire hydrant out. Donkey kick straight up. Tuck your right toe behind you. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Sweep your left leg high. Bend your knees, stack your hip. Take giant circles to the right and to the left. Yeah, opening up that groin. Go one direction, the other. Sink your right heel close to your mat. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Hold here for 4. For 3, step it outside your left hand in 2. And 1, step your left foot outside your left hand, drop your back knee, untuck your back toe. Come into lizard's lunge. So right here, start by dialing your left hip back, right hip forward. Ooh, deep inhale. Exhale, option to come down to your forearms, but sink your gaze forward, your hip flexors down. 3 deep breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more inhaling. Exhale it out. Slowly rise up to your palms and just come in between half splits and that runner's or lizard's lunge. So just opening up that hamstring, maybe taking a few breaths there. Whatever your body's telling you it needs, just listen to it. 2 deep breaths. 1 more inhaling. 1 more exhale out. Come back to that lizard's lunge. Roll onto the pinky edge of your left foot. Take your right hand down, left hand to your thigh. Roll your right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Yeah, then start to press that thigh out as you gaze over your left shoulder. Beautiful. 3 deep breaths here. 1 more inhaling. Exhale, slowly roll back onto the ball of your left foot. Now tuck your back toe, engage your back leg. Inhale, high plank. So roll right here, shoulders over your wrists, hips in line with your shoulders. Shift forward to your big toes and then back to the balls of your feet for 8, 7, squeeze your glutes for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift forward to your big toes. Option to not drop down to your knees or come down to your knees, lower all the way down to your mat. Cactus your left arm out to the side, left ear to your mat. Mermaid twist, take your right leg over your left. Feel all that opening through your hip, your serratus anterior, your chest. Deep inhale in. Exhale, come back to center, switch it out right here. So opposite arm is cactus out to the side. Opposite ear to your mat, take your left leg over your right. And now press more pressure into your armpit. Deep inhale and exhale, slowly roll back onto your belly. Tuck your toes, engage your legs, press your hands right next to your armpits. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Start to pedal out your dog, bend deep into one knee and the other. Maybe sway side to side, get into those outer hips. Whatever your body needs, just listen to it. But whatever you do, do with intention, with purpose. And then come to stillness. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, tiptoe to the top of your mat and take on a ragdoll pose. So option to grab opposite elbows. Option to interlace your hands behind your back if your shoulders are a little tight today. If your neck's a little sore, option to interlace your hands at the crown of your head. But I want you to lift your tailbone really high towards the heaters, but let your head fall heavy. We spend all day keeping our heads up high. Right now is the chance to let it go. So to nod your head yes, nod your head no to any of those boxes that we need to uncheck. What do we not need to bring with us into the new year? And then nod your head yes to everything, all that strength, all that power that you gained this year that you're bringing into 2021. Deep inhale in. Exhale, release your hands down to your mat. Bend your knees, tuck your chin in towards your chest, roll up to stand, vertebrae by vertebrae. Let your head be the last thing to come up. And then exhale, Samasthiti. Bring your hands to heart center. Roll your shoulders down your back, close your eyes. Right here's where you set your intention for your practice. I challenge you, if you didn't come with an intention, to just be intentional with your breath, your movements, your strength. Or set an intention of your own. We'll seal it this morning with one cleansing breath. So exhale all your stale air out. Deep inhale in through your belly button. Open mouth, release that breath out. Open your eyes, release your fingertips down at your side. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at your hips, let the crown of your head fall heavy. Inhale, halfway lift and just hold right here. Be intentional, squeeze your shoulder blades, gaze to neutral. Now stick your booty out behind you, feel your hamstrings light up. Deep inhale in. Exhale, high plank, plant your hands, step back, hold here. Shoulders over your wrists, hips in line with your shoulders. Shift forward to your big toes, back to the balls of your feet for 4. For 3, high plank in 2, beautiful y'all. And 1, high plank, shift forward to your big toes, option to drop down to your knees, but lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, flip to the tops of your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips up and back. Deep inhale in. Open mouth, exhale it out. Few sun A's to warm up. So inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step back, hold right here. Bring your left knee to your left tricep. Give it a little tap. Back to center. Right knee to right tricep. Back to center. Alternate here so it's left and right. Opening up those hips for 8, 7, 6, 5. Yes, you can. 4, 3. Gaze out in front of you. 2. And 1, high plank. Shift forward to your big toes. Tuck your elbows in. Lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open up your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Deep inhale in. Open mouth, release that breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Own your space right here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Beautiful, y'all. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale in. Exhale it out. 1 more sun A. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Getting your body warm. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Yes, y'all. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Cleansing breath in. Exhale, sink your heels into your mat side out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, sink your hips low, and then hold and breathe. And now make sure majority of that weight is in your heels. Maybe even wiggle your toes, leave less space. And then squeeze your outer thighs in towards center line, sink your hips lower. Pull your arm bones back of your ears. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. 3 deep breaths, just here. See with every exhale if you can get a little bit lower. Beautiful, y'all. Deep inhale, nice Nikki. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Always an option to drop your knees. Beautiful, Katie. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Start to take giant circles with your right knee. Sink your left heel down. Inhale, 3-legged dog, super right leg high. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Hold here for 4. Little higher, 3. Yes, Heather, 2. And 1. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Kick it through, fallen triangle. Open up those hips. Yeah, take up space. Be intentional with every movement. Deep inhale in. Exhale it out. Plant your left hand down. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands, runner's lunge. Inhale, easy twist, left hand down, right hand up. And then hold and breathe right here. So now dial your right hip back, left hip forward. Beautiful. Press your back kneecap up towards the ceiling. And now take your hand to your head. Press your skull into your hand and open up through your torso. Deep inhale in. Exhale, release your right forearm to your right thigh. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, extended side angle. Yeah. Open up those hips, open up that torso. Hold and breathe. Beautiful, y'all. Sink a little bit lower in those hips perfectly. And then frame your ear with your bicep. Let's make a big rainbow over your head. Can you tuck your tailbone a little further under? Can you sink a little bit lower? Get uncomfortable. This whole year was uncomfortable. This pose has got nothing on you. 2 deep breaths. 1, inhaling. Exhale, slowly rise up, warrior 2. Maybe readjust, recommit, and then hold and breathe here. Yeah, now glue your fingers together to help activate your delts, and then like someone's pulling you by both fingertips, extend to the front and back of you. Get a little bit lower in that front knee. Deep inhale in. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Seal your palms together. Deep inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. Yeah, rinse out those shoulders, y'all. If you have the flexibility, take your right shoulder to your right thigh. Start to open up that hip. 2 deep breaths, let your head go. Deep inhale in. Exhale, release your hands down. Walk your hands into the middle of your mat. Toes in, heels out. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. You need to bend into one knee and the other. Whatever you need to do to open up those hips, go for it. I should have said this beforehand. We are moving front and back of the mat. 2 more deep breaths. 1, inhale in. Exhale out. Slowly walk your hands to the back of your mat. So now left foot is back out in front, runner's lunge. Plant your hands down. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Sweep your left leg high. Bend your knees, stack your hip. Take giant circles with your left knee. So we're just doing the same thing on the left. Roll out that ankle. Get all those nicks and cracks. Sink your right heel down though. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Hold it here for 4. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Kick it through, fallen triangle. So make sure you're grounding down on your entire right foot. Yeah, Katie, spin that whole foot down. There you go. Now slide your left foot to the top of your mat. Open up, deep inhale. Exhale, plant your right hand down. Inhale, sweep your left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands, high runner's lunge. Inhale, easy twist, right hand down, left hand up. Hold here. Now dial your left hip back. Take your hand behind your skull, press your skull into your hand. Open up through your back, your shoulders, your chest. Deep inhale in. Stay on your exhale out. One more inhale, extend your arm back above you. Exhale, thread your left forearm to your left thigh, spin your back heel down. Extended side angle on the left. Beautiful, and frame your ear with your bicep. Yeah, it's funky transitions, but really focus on that hip opening. Now take a look at your front knee. Make sure it's pointed towards your pinky toe and tuck your tailbone underneath you. Beautiful. With every inhale, lengthen. With every exhale, open up your torso. 2 breaths. Yes, you can. 1, inhale in. Exhale, slowly rise up, warrior 2. Beautiful, y'all. Now ground down through that pinky toe, squeeze through the pinky toe. And then send your front knee towards your opposite pinky toe, open up your hips. Inhale, interlace your hands behind your back, seal your palms together, deep inhale in. Exhale, humble warrior. It's a lot of hamstring, a lot of quad strength right here. And now use your left shoulder to nudge your left thigh open, but let your head fall heavy. Let that circulation leave the crown of your head. Deep inhale in. Exhale, release your hands down, walk them back to the center of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold all the way down. Bend deep into one knee and the other if you need to. Get everything out right here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Beautiful, Nikki. One more inhale, half. Exhale, flyers, come back down to earth. Slowly walk to the front of your mat. Frame your front foot with your hands. Inhale, 3-legged dog, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Option to do 1-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale in. Open mouth, release, step breath out. Walk your feet in just a little bit. Gaze between your wrists. Now take 4 frog hops to the top of your mat. Land as softly as you can. Goal is to get your hips over your shoulders. And then when you're done, meet in a forward fold at the top of your mat. Beautiful, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, sink your hips low. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high, 3-legged dog. Bend your knees, stack your hip, option to flip your dog. So plant your left foot down, option to come into full wheel, but squeeze through your heels to lift your pelvis high. Beautiful, y'all. Deep inhale. Exhale, unflip your dog, 3-legged dog, sweep your left leg high. Option to walk your right foot in just a little bit, knee to left tricep. Option if you have hurdler's pose, go for it. So you're just dropping your chest on your triceps and maybe shifting forward. Inhale, 3-legged dog, sweep your left leg high. Exhale, kick it through, fallen triangle, open up. Take your arm, frame your ear, make a big rainbow. Deep inhale. Exhale, plant your right hand down. Inhale, sweep your left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, easy twist, left hand, right hand down, left hand up. Exhale, extended side angle, bring your left forearm to your thigh, spin your back heel down. Beautiful, y'all. Rise up, warrior 2. Inhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Exhale, humble warrior. Use your left shoulder to nudge your left thigh open. Deep inhale. Exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, halfway lift and wide-legged forward fold. Exhale, fold forward, y'all. Deep inhale in. Exhale, fold forward. Walk to the back of your mat, eye flip directions if you're on virtual. So right foot is now in front. Plant your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Sweep your right leg high. Bend your knees, stack your hip, flip your dog. Ground down through your feet, lift up. Beautiful, y'all. Drive through your heels, lift your pelvis higher. Beautiful. Deep inhale in. Exhale, unflip three-legged dog. Sweep your right leg high. Walk your left foot in just a little bit, knee to right tricep. Now, you're gonna pin your elbows in and then just start to shift. So it's like a push-up. There you go, yes, y'all. Inhale, three-legged dog, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, knee to left tricep, kick it through, fall in triangle. Beautiful. So right leg through, beautiful. Deep inhale, make a rainbow above your head if you're not holding your foot. Exhale, plant your left hand down. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Easy twist, left hand down, right hand up. Beautiful, y'all. Deep inhale in. Exhale, bring your right forearm to your thigh, extended side angle. So tuck your tailbone underneath you, y'all. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Inhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Deep inhale, pop your chest. Exhale, humble warrior, let your head fall heavy. Nudge your right shoulder open. Deep inhale. Exhale, release your hands down, walk your hands into the center of your mat, toes in, heels out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands back to the front of your mat. Inhale, runner's lunge. Left foot's out in front. Plant your hands. Sweep your left leg high. Three-legged dog. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Option to do an Ekapada. Beautiful, y'all. Deep inhale in. Open mouth, release that breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Walk your feet forward. 5 frog hops to the top of your mat because you can. Yeah, so shift your shoulders over your wrists. Just try to catch a little bit of air. Meet in a forward fold. Yes, Lisa. There we go, Susan. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice, Nikki. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, sink your hips low. Hold here. A little bit lower. Now inhale, bring your hands to heart center. Shift forward. Prayer twist towards the right. So connect your right elbow, left elbow outside your right thigh. There we go. Now option to take your right hand into a fist. Option to open your arms if you have any side crow, any arm balances. We have 4 deep breaths here. So go, but be intentional with your choice. If you're twisting, take a look at your knees, make sure they're in line with one another. Then look, gaze back up. Beautiful, squeeze your legs together. Yes, Lisa. Beautiful, y'all. Nice, Nikki. Deep inhaling. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Feet hip width distance apart, gorilla pose. Slide your palms underneath your feet. Bend your elbows out, let your head fall heavy. Tailbone up towards the sky. Now bend your knees as much as you need to get your palms underneath. Yeah, so even if you crouch really low, but I want you to stick your tailbone up. Beautiful. Inhale, staying in gorilla, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Staying in gorilla, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, forward. Now bend your knees, don't move your hands from your feet, bring your chest to your thighs. Slowly come all the way down, high boat pose. Take your hands behind your head, press your skull into your hands. Right knee, right elbow to left knee. Point your right toe. Back to center. Left to right. Back to center, alternate. So it's right, then left. Option to always just do normal bicycle twists. But be intentional here. Press your skull into your hands. Feel that chest open up. Feel your obliques start to work for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. High boat. Exhale, low boat, hollow out your back. Make little scissors with your feet. Option, take your hands behind your head, but that low back should be glued into your mat. You have 8, gaze straight up. 7, 6, 5, yes you can. 4, 3, all the way down in 2, and 1, hug your knees into your chest. Now plant your right foot down, cross your left ankle over your right thigh, like you're doing a supine figure 4. Now take your hands to your head, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch your right elbow to your left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Lengthen, crunch. So also opening up that hip, being intentional with every movement today. Gaze straight up, pull through your internal oblique. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, Charlie Angel your fingers in 2, and 1, Charlie Angel your fingers for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hold in 2, in 1, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale, lengthen your arms over your head, switch out your legs. Opposite foot over opposite knee. Now press your skull into your hands, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch, opposite elbow, opposite knee. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, crunch. Make sure your abs, they need breath, y'all. They need oxygen. So it's up, down, exhale, exhale. So right here, feel your left oblique working for 8, 7, 6, 5, yes you can, for 4, 3, Charlie Angel your fingers 2, and 1, Charlie Angel your fingers out for 8, 7, 6, 5, hold in 4, yes you can, 3, 2, 1, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale, lengthen, Supta Baddha Konasana, bring the soles of your feet together. Woo. Last little bit, Supta Baddha Konasana crunches, opening up those hips, that tailbone, but also working our core. So inhale as you rise up, tap the top of your mat. You'll really feel your hips as you come all the way up. And then slowly, slowly coming all the way back down. Yeah, you'll readjust your feet. So you may need to slide them out in front of you to make it a little bit easier. There you go, slow and control with these. And you'll feel little pops, little nicks. That's just your hips waking up. There we go, y'all. 4 more. Slow and control. Final 3. Remember, it's my count, so it doesn't matter how fast you do it. 2 more. Yes, you can. Last one. Now meet halfway. Side to side, right and left. Right, left. Yes, you can. Just a little oblique work for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees to your chest, grab behind your thighs, rock and roll up and down your spine. Woo! And then gain that momentum, try to pop up into chair pose. Yes, y'all. Whew, how are we feeling? Awake, I love it. Getting your blood flowing, y'all. Deep inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, prayer twist towards the left. Beautiful. Make sure your knees are in line, squeeze your legs together. Option, open up your arms. Option, take your left hand into a fist. Option to do any arm balances. Nice carry. Beautiful. You have 4 deep breaths wherever you want to go with this, but sink your hips lower. Sink them lower. There we go. Beautiful. And feel every inhale lengthening, every exhale sending all new oxygen and blood throughout your digestive system. 1 more inhale. Beautiful, Nick. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Feet hip width distance apart. Toes out, heels in. Malasana Yogi squats. Open up those hips. Yeah, press those thighs out with your elbows. Deep inhale in, exhale it out. We're gonna do some eagle squats. So right arm underneath your left. Drive through your heels, inhale, rise. Switch it up. Exhale, slowly lower down. Switch it back, drive through your heels. Option to decrease the range of motion and just go halfway. Yeah. Option to come all the way down. Yes, you can. You have 4. Final 3, drive through your heels. Last 2. Final 1. And then hold at the bottom. Push your thighs out, just wiggle side to side, open up that groin. Y'all, when I'm not doing anything and I'm at home, I'm sitting like this. This position's really important to open up that groin, open up that psoas. Deep inhale in, exhale, crow. So for crow, plant your hands into your mat, grip your mat with your fingertips. Slowly bend your elbows, gaze out to neutral. Maybe lift one foot, maybe the other. Bring your toes to your glutes. Straighten out your arms. Option to come into headstand. Option to shoot back into chaturanga. Beautiful, y'all. We'll all meet back when you're ready in the downward facing dog. Woo. Beautiful, Nick. Awesome, y'all. 2 deep breaths. Inhale it in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Bend your knees, stack your hip. Flip your dog. Yes, ground down to your feet, lift your hips higher. Deep inhale. Exhale, unflip your dog, 3-legged dog. Exhale, option to come into hurdler pose. Lift your left, or walk your left foot forward, bring your right knee to your right tricep, bend your elbows. Maybe start to lift that foot. It's just a shift in your weight. You're coming to your finger pads. So you're just sitting like this, and see right here, Lisa, I'm just shifting forward. So no jumps or anything like that. Inhale, 3-legged dog, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, knee to left tricep, kick it through, fallen triangle. Last one on this side, y'all. Deep inhale. Exhale, plant your left hand down. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, easy twist, left hand down, right hand up. Exhale, release your right hand down, drive through your front heel. Inhale, 1-legged Tadasana, bring your left knee to your chest. Exhale, funky chair, cross your left ankle over, open up that left hip. Option to stay here, option if you want a little twist, you can bring your left tricep to your left foot. Option to come into any arm balances. Option to just sink low or even maneuver your foot up, your thigh down to open up that hip. Main intention today, opening those hips. Wherever you are, 3 deep breaths. Beautiful, y'all. Deep inhale in. Exhale, rise back up, 1-legged Tadasana. Exhale, airplane, launch your chest forward. Now, drop your left foot down, extend back up, down, up for 8, 7, squeeze your glute at the top for 6, start to bend deep in your right knee. 5, bend deeper in your right knee for 4. For 3, runner's lunge in 2. And 1, bring it down, runner's lunge. Easy twist, left hand down, right hand up. Exhale, thread it on top of your right thigh, extended side angle. Now, any option of extended side angle that you want to take right here, go for it. So option to take both arms out if you want an extra core. Option to take a bind or a half bind. But make sure if you're taking a bind, draw your left shoulder so it's stacked over your right. And then take your hands up towards your glutes. Beautiful, y'all. Yes, Katie. Yeah, wherever you are, embrace it. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly rise up, warrior 2. Inhale, star, toes and heels out. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Option to get upside down here. Option, if you want to twist, you can grab your left ankle with your right hand, extend your left arm up. Option to take a bind. Whatever your body needs, you have 5 deep breaths. If you're twisting it out, start to walk over to your opposite ankle. Flyers come back down to earth. And we'll all meet back in a wide-legged forward fold. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Take your hands to your hips, rise all the way up. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front of your space. Now inhale, interlace your hands behind your back, seal your palms together, deep inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. Right here, I want you to focus on the stability of the 4 corners of your feet. If you have the option to draw your right shoulder to open up your right hip, go for it. Deep inhale. Exhale it out. Release your hands down, frame your front foot. Inhale, 3-legged dog, keep your right leg high. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more side, y'all. Deep inhale in. Open mouth, release that breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Bend your knees, stack your hip. Option to flip your dog for the last time today. Beautiful, ground down through your heels. Deep inhale, beautiful, Heather. Exhale, unflip your dog, 3-legged dog. Now option, knee to left tricep or hurdler's pose. Yeah, so gaze out in front of you. And so see how my entire torso is on both my triceps. Yeah, and so that's your hip flexor. Your hips are tight, girl. Inhale, 3-legged dogs with your left leg high. Exhale, knee to right tricep, kick it through, fall in triangle. Any version of your choice, y'all, but get big. Deep inhale. Exhale, plant your right hand down. Inhale, sweep your left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands, drive through that front heel. Inhale, 1-legged Tadasana, bring your right knee to your chest. Exhale, funky chair, cross your right ankle over. You have 5 deep breaths here. Option to do a little twist by bringing your right tricep to the edge of your foot. Option to open your arms or take any side crow or side variation, arm balance. Wherever you want to go with this pose. 3 more deep breaths. 1 more inhale. Exhale, slowly rise up, 1-legged Tadasana. Exhale, warrior 3, launch forward. Now tap that toe down to the ground, lift back up, down and up for 8, 7, bend deep in that knee, 6, 5 deeper, 4, 3, runner's lunge in 2, and 1, runner's lunge, frame your front foot, easy twist, right hand down, left hand up. Deep inhale, exhale, extended side angle, thread that left arm on top of your left thigh. Whatever option you took on the other side, I need you to try it on this side. It may feel different. Our hips are all different. Option to take that half bind, but I'd rather you focus on form rather than ego. So where can you go without sacrificing that form? Where's your body telling you it wants to be, beautiful Lisa? Bend deeper in that front knee. There you go. Deep inhale in. Exhale, slowly rise up. Toes in, heels out. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Just 1 breath here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, take your hands to your hips, rise all the way up. Exhale, toes out, heels in, goddess pose. Cactus your arms, knees in the same direction as your toes, tuck your tailbone in. Now slowly start to lift your left heel off your mat. Sink it back down, lift, sink your hips lower. Right heel off. Sink your hips low, take your heel down. Take both heels up for 8, 7, 6, sink lower, 5, yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Warrior 2 to the front of your mat. Inhale, interlace your hands behind your back, seal your palms together. Deep inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. Yeah, nudge your left shoulder to your thigh. Let your head fall heavy and feel the four corners of your feet. Feel that stability through your mat. Remembering that you got through 100% of your worst days this year. You have those four corners of your feet to feel a little bit more stable when things get out of control, when things get uncomfortable. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly release those hands down. Frame your front foot with your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog, keep your left leg high. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhaling. Open mouth, release that breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on the right. Option to do supine figure 4. But make sure hips are straight in front of you, not leaning onto one side or the other, else you can use a towel or a block. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Option if you want a little arm stretch, you can thread your right arm underneath your left. Right here, give yourself credit for the days you made it when you thought you couldn't. When things got hard, when things got difficult. When you were told you have to be a full-time teacher, a mom, a superhero, parent, grandparent, and you took it. You became stronger. Maybe you complained a few times, and that's okay. But those small wins, those small victories became a lot bigger this year. Those times with family you got to spend that maybe you wouldn't have normally got to spend with them. Deep inhale in. Exhale it out. Now slowly start to rise up to your palms. Take your left foot to your glute. Option to take either foot. You can take mermaid pose by digging that foot into your armpit, or rather into the crease of your elbow and interlacing your hands. Or you can take a little twist right here by grabbing it with your right hand. But get into the quads. Deep inhale. Exhale, release it down. Swing that left leg out in front. Set up for a one-legged forward fold, left foot out in front. Deep inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Let your arms fall where they fall. Lengthening all through your hamstrings. Think about all the days you had to create your own sunshine. When things weren't going well. When there was a million restrictions, what did you do to build resiliency? To get through it anyways? Deep inhale in. Exhale, release that foot. Plant your right hand behind your glute. Come up to a modified side plank or stargazer. Take big giant circles with that top arm. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly come back down. Switch out your legs. So left half pigeon on the left. Option to come into down dog too. So sitting up straight and tall. Deep inhale in. Exhale, slowly start to hinge forward. Feel that inner groin, outer glutes, or hip flexor. Bravery is the audacity to be unhindered by failures and to walk with freedom, with strength, with hope, in the face of things unknown. Think about all those moments you were brave, rather than all those things that on 2020 that didn't go your way. How can you bring that strength, that audacity, that character that you built all year round and bring it with you into this new year? Deep inhale in. Exhale, slowly walk your hands, lift your torso up, and come either in that mermaid pose on the right, or plant your right hand down, grab your left foot, gaze over your left shoulder. Any quad stretch. Getting the front of your leg, pull the sole of your foot closer to your glute. Deep inhale in. Exhale, slowly release. Send your right leg out in front of you. Left sole of your foot inside. Sit up straight and tall on your sit bones. Deep inhale in. Exhale, one-legged forward fold. Where can you release some of that expectation you had of 2020? Where can you start to release it? Release it from your body, your soul, your mind. Accept things as they are right now, right here. Deep inhale in. Exhale, slowly rise your torso up. Plant your left hand behind your left glute. Come up to that stargazer modified side plank. Take a big giant inhale, extend your arm overhead. And then exhale, slowly come down. Bring your feet in together. Let's sit up straight and tall. Get into butterfly pose. Deep inhale. Exhale, walk your hands out in front of you. A lot of us store that tension in your hip flexors, which is why I wanted to end 2020 here with this flow, allowing all that to let go and bring the good things with you. Leave the things that didn't work out, leave it behind. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly rise your torso. Extend your legs out in front of you. Maybe shake them out just a little bit. Got a lot into those hips, and then grab behind your thighs, slowly roll all the way down on your back. And then bring your knees into your chest. Exhale as you come into happy baby. So grabbing the outer edges of your feet, maybe extend one leg and the other. Inhale as you take your right leg over your left, cactus your right arms. Exhale, supine twist with eagle legs. So right legs over, send your legs over to left, gaze at your right elbow. Deep inhale in. Exhale it out. Slowly roll back onto your back and switch it out. So left over your right. And then send your hips over to the right, gaze the left. What boxes will you check? What boxes will you uncheck? What people, what places, and what things made you feel most alive this season? It's important to be intentional. No challenge, no anything like that. Paying a bunch of money for something, that is not going to change it. But being intentional with what you do is going to change your next year, changing your mindset. Inhale, bring your knees into your chest. Exhale, come into any inversion. So option to take waterfall, send your legs up towards the ceiling. Option to take shoulder stand, headstand, anything to get your feet above your head and allow that oxygen to replenish through the crown of your head. This is a great pose, y'all, to do before bed every single day to get that circulation flowing. To come to ease, to release some stress. If you're in shoulder stands, start to lower down to plow. If you're in plow, come to deaf man's pose. Massage out your temples. If you're in headstand, slowly come back down to child's pose. If you're in waterfall, slowly lower your feet down as you lift your hips and remove any block. We'll all meet back onto our backs. All right, here, bring your knees into your chest. Roll up into a little ball. Bring your forehead to your knees. Give yourself a big hug with appreciation for showing up with all the excuses as we can create. That we can't be in studio, but we have to be there for our kids for this 1 hour, but really focusing on how can you create more space for you so that you can show up a little bit brighter for others. It starts with you. Deep inhale. Exhale, Shavasana. Lay flat on your mat. Let everything go. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Just come back to your breath. Shavasana. Think about where you were last year. Think about the things that used to worry you so much that no longer consume your mind and time. The relationship that wasn't healthy. The stress of what this year would be like. The things you never thought you would accomplish but did. All of those things are worthy of being grateful for and are beautiful reminders that after everything that happened, you are going to be okay. If you're ready to move on with the rest of your Tuesday, start to bring movement back into your body, starting with your breath. So take one giant deep inhale in through your nose. And then open mouth, release that breath out. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes and start to make big giant circles, getting bigger and bigger with your wrists. And then stretch your arms overhead for a full body stretch. Your second wake up of the day, feeling a little bit different than your first. And then roll onto your right side in fetal pose. So bring your knees into your chest. Use your arm as a little pillow. Pause right here. We end our practice each class in Shavasana, in corpse pose, the death of our practice. And roll into fetal pose to represent rebirth, new beginnings. Chance right here to give yourself credit. Give yourself credit for all of the craziness that you survived. It may look different from person to person. Without comparison, without judgment, you went through something this year. Allow it, see it as it is, and then take what you learned and bring it all with you into 2021. Learn how amazing and resilient you really are. Use your left palm, press you up to a seated position facing the front of our space. Roll your shoulders down your back, bring your hands to your heart center. Keep your eyes closed. We'll seal our practice today with one unifying sound of Om. So exhale all your stale air out. Deep inhale for Om. Take your hands to your third eye center and pause right here. The light, the love, the teacher in me sees, honors, and absolutely adores the light, the love, the teacher in each and every one of you. I hope you continue to sparkle through the rest of your day, y'all. Namaste. Namaste.